one of the products that I use so frequently, and I'm not on court as much as I used to, as Billy alluded, but I do coach this little 4-year-old. Now, please note, I'm not saying 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, please start playing tennis. What we do is I put out the on-court, off-court ladder, okay? And she just throws a beanbag into the first ladder and we gamify it. And we do locomotion, we do throw and catch, we do striking, and then we do locomotion, throw and catch, and striking. And we go through the 8 squares of the on-court, off-court ladder. And so, for example, on one of them, for catching, she might just have to try and catch the ball. And I use, because she's, little, I use those bigger balls or the sponge balls. And this is a fantastic little tool. I absolutely love the hand racket. At this age, I'm not, who knows, left hand, right hand, 2 hands. I put the hand racket on both hands. And gee, does she, and then we move up another level. Does she love little Harper? And she's actually, I'll talk about my kids' book in a minute. She's actually in the kids' book. She loves putting the ball on the stick.
Nice.
Run around with it, and then we go, ready, aim, fire, and then we'll do all sorts of things. Because especially putting this one above the head, what do kids struggle with the most? Spatial awareness above their head. What do they struggle with the most? The ball lift. That's a little mindset trick. I don't call it a ball toss, because we don't actually toss the ball. We lift from the shoulder, and all of a sudden she's 4. So I've already got the ball above her head, and she can be working on all sorts of things. So I absolutely adore that. And I do lots of things as she moves through the on-court, off-court ladder. So I'll pause there to ask if there's any questions from you, Billy.
No, it's fantastic. I'm inspired to go hit the gym and go to the court and put my work in. I'm ready to do some reps.
Nice.
Volley. That whole back thing with the volley. I will hit so many volleys in the net. And
it's inspiring. It's so awesome, and I mean your energy is just so amazing and contagious, and it's so fun. Like I remember this must have been after you met. I wasn't part of that initial car ride with my dad, but then I think a later PTR you wanted to meet up with my dad for I think getting some feedback on your latest project with NLP and all the different learning styles. And I'm super passionate about all of that. So I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, and really it's such a key thing, because everyone, and you talk about that in your book with communication styles, everyone is different. So it's really, finding out, hey, what's going to be the best way for this player, or, in the corporate world, which also applies in tennis or pickleball. If you're some of our audience members might be a director of racket and paddle sports, and then how are they coaching their team? So they might be on court coaching players, but they're also coaching their team, and really catering that communication. And I think that the dots connected for me when I was reading the communication chapter on your book related to the learning styles, because I thought of those more for athletics, tennis, pickleball, other sports, but then thinking about it also related to the off-court piece. I was like, because I'm the auditory digital one, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense, because even in a in the off-court side of things, it's like I really need someone to, if there's a new project or a new thing I'm trying to learn on court, I need someone to break it down, explain it, give me the big picture, the why, what we're going to be doing, and then I can go get into it. So